Whoa. Okay. You're live? So, yeah, I am kind of like, I don't have anything and I'm in a cave. Well, what happened? I logged into the game, um, and I was in Keno's base because that's where I'd logged off last. And basically, I went AFK for a little bit and I came back and I'd apparently been shot to death by a skeleton. Kind of crazy. This place apparently is not very safe. So that's exciting. You know, I am curious how many deaths we have. That one was very much dumb. Where they at? Number of deaths 32. I have 32 deaths? That's crazy. I really didn't think I had that many. I guess I've been playing on this world a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, this is Keno's base. It took me a while to actually find that area again. Because it's hard to find his base from his nether portal. I don't have it memorized. Even though it's like really close. I'll like end up going that way and I'll be like, I'll be lost. Shameless plug, man. Is this a dual stream alongside Twitch? No, it's not. Do you have any reason like you thought it was, or did you are you just asking? You know, I don't really, I like Twitch and I like how the channel points are and everything. Like, it'd be cool to stream on Twitch, but I'm probably not ever going to. I mean, I do very, very rarely whenever I'm streaming things that aren't Minecraft. But yeah, it's rarely. And I don't like having to switch between. I mean, I guess there's not really any downside. Like, I could dual stream to Twitch. I know I could do that, but I just don't feel like it, I guess. I'm just gonna clear out my inventory real quick, and then I'm gonna start working on what I want to do. Fixing my factory, my steam engine, and I think I might be able to do that today because I've been working on it off camera. Which is kind of surprising because I really do that kind of thing. Always during streams or videos. I'm new to here. Is this a server or a single player world? It's a server. I have some friends on here. Very few. I'm surprised you're new, honestly. I thought you were subscribed just because of the fact that you were here instantly. Like, I started streaming 3 minutes ago. You were here like first 30 seconds. Like, YouTube recommended it so quick. Like, what? But yeah, it's a server. It looks quite complex for single player. Wait, what do you mean it looks complex though? Like, you saying there's a lot going on? Like, I have a whole nether hub. Like, yeah, I guess I wouldn't really have that if it was a single player world, would I? Maybe. But there wouldn't be much point. Let me turn this down. Oh my gosh, hey Mr. Bobux. What's up? I feel like I should just turn up my game a little bit. I am going back to this. This monstrosity. Yeah, very fun. Very fun times. Do I need to keep this carp? Cooked fish. It's just, you can cook any fish and it just becomes cooked fish. That's really funny. I didn't know about that. I did subscribe and hit the notification immediately. Oh, okay. So, new, but like, this isn't your first, like, time seeing my channel. Okay. Makes sense. Only found out about the channel in your last RF patch video. It was also shown in the RF Discord as well. Yeah, I did put that there. The first time I actually put one of my videos in the Discord server. I wasn't going to, but then I was like, you know what? I will. Yeah. But yeah, I'm working on fixing my Steam engine because like it's a max powered Steam engine. Hold on, why is this elevator arcing? That was weird. And so all the blaze burners are superheated. And the new update changed the blaze tot recipe, so I've been having to change a lot. Like, it now requires ember coke, so I've been working on automating ember coke. And I've actually gotten it. I have some ember coke now being made. I think the only problem is that I need some coal now. But yeah, I set up all of this. It's a lot. I did this over several hours. It's quite a lot of work. Well, that is one way to save on storage space. Basic singular food item categories. Yeah, just cooked fish. Oh my goodness. I mean, in vanilla Minecraft, isn't there like multiple different types of fish that you can't even cook? Like, I don't know, I could be wrong. I feel like there's some fish that you just can't cook. Can you cook puffer fish? No. In fact, I don't really see any vanilla fish in here except salmon and the cod. Unless there is no other vanilla fish. I don't even remember. I don't play enough vanilla. If only there were cooked poultry and cooked red meat too. Yeah. Yeah, I really just need more coal for this. I went and just kind of manually supplied it because I had my coal farm running for a while. So I took some out and put it in all of the place it needs to be. Because coal is needed a lot in this. Because coal is needed for every single recipe in this pretty much. Like there's several blaze burners around that I need the supply and I just decide to use coal for it. Like what are they? So we got ember coke is what I'm making. And so first off, to make the ember coke itself, you need a heated blaze burner. So the coal goes to supply that. And then we got glowstone dust, which I make with the potion of night vision. And I have to make the clear potion, which requires the blaze burner. And then I also need to make the potion of night vision. So that requires a blaze burner heated. So it's a lot of work. The coal is needed for all of that. And then the coal is actually used in the recipe of making ember coke. It's kind of crazy. This whole place is a mess, but it's fine. I'll never really come back down here, really. How are you getting the netherrack renewably? Or the cinder flower at least? I had to set up a whole new thing because that did change in the new update. Yeah. Where cinder flower isn't as easy to make. So now I have a dripstone generator that just ends up getting like crushed into clay and stuff. Like, I'm not too sure how, I don't remember. I think milling the dripstone turns into clay and then it's getting smelted into bricks. And then the bricks are coming out here, they're being haunted into nether brick. And then another brick are being milled down into cinder dust, right? I think it's cinder dust at that point. And yeah, then this is how I'm making my glowstone. Some cinder dust is getting splashed with potion of night vision. And then that's how I get the glowstone. And then some cinder dust that isn't getting turned into glowstone also makes its way in here. I don't know why there's no cinder dust in here at the moment, but I know there has been because, you know, it's working. But what I want to do is triple my coal farm probably, because this is like my bone meal farm for supplying bone meal to a lot of different things. Wait, why is there bone meal up there? Oh wow. I actually have enough bone meal that it's maxed out. That's interesting. Some tuff has made its way into these pipes. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's too much going on here. Yeah, lava lamps are very nice. I started using those during this build. They're amazing. Yeah. There's probably gonna have to be some stuff I'll have to come back and fix after I'm done with this, but I just wanna get it done. This is a golden carrot thing. Once gold gets produced, it comes through here and makes golden carrots. And that's just, I forgot what that's needed for, honestly. Where that goes. Oh, it's for the night vision potion. Yeah, there's like way too much going on, but I know right now I need more coal, so I'm gonna see if I can make more to the tuff farm. So I can make more tuff and get more coal in here. Cause yeah, I could crush a lot more tuff at once. Be a lot better. And I've been using the baskets. Like I used to use the hopper minecarts, but I started using baskets for it to collect the resources instead, because then you can just hopper those. Just put a hopper under the basket. So that's like an alternative to using a hopper minecart, which is more expensive. Ember coal requiring glowstone dust seems a bit too much personally. I know it's so much, but at this point I don't even want it to be changed because I don't want to have to rebuild all this again. That's the only downside to having like something this big, where one recipe change is like the end of everything. Like rebuild everything. I was considering just keeping the old blaze tart recipe, just adding it to the server to just be like, you can craft blaze tarts with this as well. But I don't know, it just kind of felt like cheating for some reason. And also just the fact that like, if anyone is asking me like, oh, how are you making blaze tarts like that? Well, I'd have to be like, well, you can't actually do this. But honestly, I really should have. At this point, when I'm realizing it's going to be all this work, I really wish I just added the recipe back. Because it's not really cheating, because it's a old raspberry flavored feature. It feels like it though. Hopper minecarts are quite powerful themselves. They have incredible range. Yeah, but the baskets are really great too. I don't know if they can reach through blocks or not, but I could check. But they seem to be really good. They're like hoppers. I don't know if they reach through blocks. Just normal hoppers. Need flax. I'm gonna make some of the baskets, because I keep running out. Unless I actually have some. No. I'd be using them. I don't think baskets can grab items through blocks like hopper carts. Yeah. I wouldn't think so too. We can try. Not like I need it for anything. Like, I don't actually need to do it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Where did the items even go, honestly? Like, you can... It's hollow. I mean, I guess the items go in the basket, but like... You see there's nothing there. It's kind of funny. But hello, Night Ghost. To be fair, blaze tarts aren't even automatable in vanilla create, so it's better than nothing. Yeah, but at this point, I would rather have just them not being automated, because then I wouldn't have to keep rebuilding my max stress steam engine. Because of course I could just stop having it be max powered, but like I already did it, and I don't want it to just be ruined by an update and then I never have it again. That would be so sad. Like I put in so much work into it. I wouldn't want to just not maintain it. Yeah, like, if I could go back, I definitely would. I would have just added the recipe back. But at least I can say that I am playing without any tweaks to the actual mod pack so far. Dang, I wish I had made 3 baskets because I would have got rid of this hopper minecart over here as well, but it's not the biggest deal. Do I have item pipes? Yes, I have 35. That's actually a lot. What is that sun/star like potion effect on the top right? It's sunny. It just, all it really does for me is make it so phantoms won't attack me. It's one of the beacon effects. It does other things, but like you have to actually apply it to mobs themselves. A beacon won't apply it to mobs because it would burn them. It would burn mobs, but they actually have to have the effect, and the beacon doesn't give that to them. I see staircases. Keep the water in a nice little box. How are you getting different stones from cobble generators? It's just a thing from RF. There's some stones and stuff that can actually be generated by cobblestone generators if you put a different block underneath them. Like, this is just honey and lava. But this one, if you put a bone block under a cobblestone generator, it will turn into calcite instead of cobblestone. And then, yeah, this is why I would put hopper minecarts, because I could just put a hopper minecart underneath the bone block. But with baskets, I can just put it next to it, and it would collect. The basket would collect the item instead of having to have a hopper minecart. And then I just have a hopper to hopper out of the basket. Yeah. I still really need to fill up my machinery terabins and stuff, because like, I don't even have any gearboxes. I have to make more. A lot. I'm only gonna really be able to add one more coal generator with this right here. Because the space is already being used. And I don't think I can use this lava either. I'm gonna have to get another lava. Isn't the sunny effect the one that mood blooms give? I have zero clue. There's a lot of stuff about RF I still don't know. It's possible. That'd be interesting. So I haven't really seen a mood bloom. I don't know if I've seen a mood bloom throughout all of this. I think I have like 300 hours in this world, and I still have so much to learn about Raspberry Flavoured because there's so many mods. And a lot of those hours were spent on this. This and whatever else I have with the Steam engine. And then, yeah, there's even more. It's a lot. Canoptic. They removed villagers, elegies, and end, but not phantoms. Yeah. They did not remove phantoms, even though they are super annoying. They kind of have a use, though. Wait, how am I gonna... I don't know if I could put... I'm not sure, we're just gonna have to see. And I need a deep slate gravel block as well. Hold on. Who knows? Maybe 2 coal will be good enough. And hey, Mooner YT. Think I've seen you around. Can I cut deep slate into deep slate gravel? Probably not. I should have some though. I was gonna say how you didn't see them in flower forests, but I think they're only in sunflower plains. That's a rare biome? Oh my goodness. I mean, that makes sense. I don't think I've seen them often when I was exploring, but there actually is one really close to spawn. So I don't know, maybe there's some in there. And it's possible I have seen them, I just wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, there's all my deep slate gravel, like almost a stack. Crazy. Do you have Discord? Do I have Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord server that's linked in the description. Probably. Crush deep slate gravel? Yeah. I don't. If I have some around, I'll just go collect what I already have. So how would mood blooms even give you the sunny effect? Is it just like when you're next to them? My inventory's so full. Is it easy to run a RF modpack server? I would say probably, like, as long as you know how to actually run a normal Minecraft server, because they have a like a pack updater thing, like, for servers. It's really cool. It's really easy. Okay, so I'm gonna need... I'm glad those crushing wheels didn't start crushing me. I need the wait, no, not bone block. I need the gravel to be here. Gravel. Yeah, mood blooms give sunny effect to mobs near them. Okay, making bees not sleep and burning undead. Although the undead try to kill them for it. Okay, that's really interesting. That you can actually get that effect with a mood bloom. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I think the lava's gonna need to be over here, right? Yeah. Then the water. And then we got more tough. Need another drill bow. Oh, it's so hard to get around all of them everywhere now. I remember like during my last streams, I was able to just walk over casually to like the chests and stuff I got over here. But now I gotta do parkour over all of this. Like, what the heck? They're like miniature beacons with a 4-block range. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that'd be good to have around your base. I mean, if you have them like underground or something. Do they give the effect to animals? Because what if you use it as like a way to... Oh no, it wouldn't burn the animals because they're not mobs. I just trying to think of uses for them. We have a crafting table down here. I need to make a drill. I would love to fill these terrabins with just a bunch of items again, because I haven't done it in so long and I have to like constantly go collect more and craft more. It's not fun. The factory parkour is crazy. At least I won't be down here like ever again. Hopefully I won't really have to come down here again. I mean, what if Raspberry Flavoured updates it again? Like, what if what if Raspberry Flavoured changes the Ember Coke recipe or something? Like, after I'm done with this, I would actually... Oh my gosh. At that point, I would revert it to like the original recipe probably. I would not want to have to work on this again. So yeah, I got the drill and everything working. They can keep bees working harder. Oh yeah, that's like a really good use for them. That's literally like in the effect description saying it'll keep bees awake, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put a basket here. I know it's maybe just too tough. This is gonna double my coal production. So maybe that'll be enough. I really don't know how much coal I'm really gonna need for keeping the Ember Coke production running. Anyway, there is a basket. Then let's grab a hopper and choose some item pipes. Although you could do beekeeping in the nether, as never sleep there. Oh, really? That's weird. I wouldn't expect that. Where'd all my hoppers go? Honestly, I don't even need to ask. There's so many hoppers in this. All my iron. I have a whole iron farm though. At least you get 6 per craft. Kinda crazy. Okay, what I gotta do, hopefully the item pipes aren't gonna touch anything else. I don't think they're gonna get close to these chutes. Get kinda close, but not directly next to them. Then, I mean, I could replace this with a basket as well real quick, since I do have 2 baskets and I'm not gonna use the other one. I could. I'll do that real quick. Because I don't really want to use the hopper minecarts. I just want to always use a basket. I love rotation lock. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a basket here. And then I can break this. And now I have that all dropping into the hopper and stuff. Oh no. That hopper minecart just got put through the crushing wheels and it's probably gone now. Probably completely broken. And I probably lost that deep slate gravel. So I'll probably have to go grab another one. Rare fellow rotation lock enjoyer. I mean, I'm sure everyone would like rotation lock, they just have to know about it. Like, you just gotta get used to actually using it, because otherwise you'll just forget about it. I have my keybind for it set to F, which is kind of funny, but it's my switching like to offhand slot is, or keybind is my mouse, one of my mouse buttons. And I think it's convenient to have rotation lock on F. Most people accidentally press K, the default, and be confused. Yes, exactly. I'm sure that has happened to me, like when I started. Okay, let's fix this. Why did it seem like... Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was like producing tough even though the deep slate gravel wasn't there yet. But no, it's not. All I gotta do here is extend the belt. And then a shaft here, I guess. And another chute. Actually, there's still a few. Deep slate gravel looks nothing like gravel. Also, can you wash these gravel variants into more renewable items? Maybe. I can check. Deep slate gravel. Well, deep slate gravel just gives you... Oh. Flint is a 17% chance. I mean, sand, but you can do that with cobblestone, so... a very rare chance of clay. You can wash it. You can wash it into a chance for raw iron. I don't remember... I think I'm getting iron through Crimsite, but I guess that's a We can do that as well. I guess instead of chutes, I also could have just done item pipes, but I'm gonna use the item pipes to connect down to the belt. And once I add the drill here, I should be doubling my coal production. Okay, let me make sure not everything isn't broken, because I had some cobblestone go into there. So this one, yeah, we have a ton of gravel I can take out. Okay. Yeah, right, that's not supposed to be in there. Why is there a random... Probably from the belt earlier. I just forgot to destroy that. You can farm crimsite. Yeah, I think you're able to farm crimsite for a while. Lava flowing next to liquid scarlet cheese will create crimsite. And then, you just crush that down into a 40% chance of raw iron nuggets, which is the same chance as deep slate gravel, actually. So I don't really know which one. Probably better to do it the crimsite way, because deep slate gravel has more steps. You have to generate cobblestone, and then you gotta crush the cobblestone, or you gotta generate deep slate, and then you gotta crush the deep slate, and then wait. Yeah, you gotta crush the deep slate into deep slate gravel, and then you gotta wash it. So it's more steps to do it the deep slate way than the crimsite way. The game is pretty loud, actually, especially with all the stuff going on around me. But yeah, that should increase my coal production. I don't know if everything still has coal in it, and also yeah, okay, the ember coke going great. When I started this stream, I had 12 or 17. I don't remember. It was something under 20. I'm streaming for 32 minutes, and we've gained about 30. So that's pretty good. That means it's working, but I don't know if it's going to be running out of coal soon. Because the thing is about this is I don't know if I have enough coal yet, just because of the way it's working. Where's the coal going? 3 updates ago. That's how long ago it was that crimsite was able to be made like that. So the coal goes along here, and it goes into these hoppers. And the thing is that I need this to be full of coal before the coal can actually continue along this belt and keep going over here, because every single bit of coal that gets brought across here gets picked up by the hopper. I think, yeah, since we have 16 bits of coal coming out every time, though, that means that only one piece of coal actually gets put into the hopper, and the others keep going, which I realize I should probably change that to 1, because I don't want, because at the end the coal just kind of gets burned, and so it's probably better just to have it go 1 at a time. It's just that I really need to fill all these hoppers up with coal, and then I will know if I'll actually have enough coal, because it'll just be oh, if I'm running out of coal, if that hopper actually ends up getting less full than max, then that means I'm running out of coal and I need to produce more. Kind of hard to explain. How much ember coal is needed for a single part? I think it's 1. Yeah. If it was more than that, that would suck. Yeah. I have 49. That's something, but it is not really completely automated yet. There's only 6 pieces of coal in this deployer. Once that runs out, I won't be producing anymore until I get enough coal to fill all of the hoppers up before that, and then put it in there. Because I just put some coal in there manually, so I could see if everything was actually working. I am really surprised that I've made more bone meal than needed. I know that one's fine. What about... I'm surprised like there's some bone meal going along here. It's this hopper. How is this full? Oh, okay, I see. A funnel got put in there. See, I gotta like make sure stuff isn't broken. That stuff likes to happen when you have a big mess. One thing could mess up something. Like just one piece of cobblestone being thrown somewhere onto a belt. Mess stuff up. Is coal the bottleneck? Yeah, it is. It's coal. Cinderflower, but Cinderflower isn't too bad. Cinderflower isn't too bad to make, and you don't need that much. The thing about the coal is that it's needed for the actual Ember Coke recipe, and then it's needed to power all of the blaze burners that I'm using to craft the glowstone. And you know, and it's needed for the blaze burner to craft the actual Ember Coke. So the coal is needed for a lot of different things, and it crafts really slow. So yeah, coal, need a lot of it. And I'm not too sure if I made enough now. How is this hopper doing? I don't know if I had any in it before. And yeah, it needs to fill up the deployer. I might have to add another tuff. That'd probably be a good idea. Make a wither skeleton farm for the goal. Oh my gosh. I do have a wither skeleton farm, sort of. It's not automatic though. Should I try to expand this to make another tuff generator? Yeah, and then after this, after I have the Ember Coal automated, I'm probably gonna automate even more Cinderflower, because I need more Cinderflower for the like base of the blaze tart, I guess. Like this part of the recipe. Because you need it for the Ember Coke and you also need it for this. But I have that up there, so I'll probably just... Like the train is actually... I had Cinder Dust being automated like way over there, and the train picks it up and brings it over here. I'll probably just remake the Cinder Farm over there as well. Make another one. And I'll be good. And I'll have to just fix all of the deployers in the assembly line and actually add the press, because that's also a new part of the recipe. They added it so you have to have a press now. But I'm pretty sure I looked and I do have space for it, so it's not going to be the biggest deal. Are you really going to automate blaze cakes? I had them automated, but the new update made it so I don't anymore because of they changed the recipe. Why do I low-key want to play this mod pack? It's a really good mod pack if you don't do what I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing, because this is... You know, it was fine until the recipe changed, but honestly, even before then, it is like a lot of work to have a max-powered steam engine when it's super unnecessary, because just normal steam engines supply plenty enough power and you can just make more. So like, there wasn't much point in it. I just thought it'd be cool, but now I regret it. I feel the need to nerf it. What was Raspberry thinking? I don't know. Could just be changed because it'd be cool, and yeah. I just wish the old recipe would have stayed. Like, if they could have just had both. Like the old recipe and then like another one that just gives you more blaze tarts. That would have been nice. Let me just check how this hopper is doing now. Okay, so it's actually, at least it's building up here. I'm getting more coal in this hopper. But yeah, I have to wait for this whole entire hopper to fill up with coal before the coal can actually continue to be put into other deployers. So it is going to take a lot of coal and a lot of time. So I definitely want to add another tuff generator. Yeah, I'll do that. I need another deep slate gravel. Yeah, it is unfortunate. And like I said earlier, if I could go back to when I first updated the server, I would have just added the recipe back because I would have rather not, like I would have just kept the same recipe. Because I've spent several hours on this already, just fixing something that wasn't even broken before the update. But it's fine. I'm hoping that I'll be benefited by having Ember Coke as something that I can just use myself that won't just go directly into the steam engine. Hopefully I'll actually have some that I can use myself. I mean, it is nice to have, like it's a good fuel. So it could be just useful to use. Yeah, it made this whole place even more of a mess than it already was. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting done with this though, cause it's not the most fun thing working on. It's just a lot of work. I could, cause like part of this is it just needing to fill up the hoppers first. There was a hopper again. I don't know which one it was. This one? Part of it is it needs to fill up every single hopper with coal to move on. I don't think it's going to be enough coal still that we're supplying to keep them all going. I could just fill these all with charcoal. Like I could make a whole ton of like charcoal and fill these all up, and then we'll see like if we'll have enough coal after that. It's like I just need to like catch it up, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, where do I want to? Which side do I want the drill on? I think it's gonna be this side because I actually have a shaft here. That's good. I don't have to get power over another way. And then I have to put the basket here. It's gonna be a little weird because there's honey here, but it's fine. I don't like it just kind of being there. It's not flowing over here. Oh, the deep slate gravel. I'm wondering if you mine it with a rose gold pickaxe, if it actually guarantees it'll drop itself. So it's like Silk Touch. I don't know if Silk Touch guarantees that the gravel will drop itself and not flint. Can you disable Enderman griefing in this mod pack? You're able to use the game rule for disabling mob griefing, but I didn't really feel like doing it. Even though I really don't want them to like, you know, mess with blocks. Just didn't feel like doing it. Works like I was just thinking that because like you're still breaking the gravel, and gravel just has a chance of turning into flint when you break it, so I was wondering if Silk Touch actually prevents it from ever turning into flint. I need another basket now. I really need a new tree farm because I have one at spawn, but it's never chunk loaded unless we just do something cool at spawn. I mean, I'm still really considering just having this be like a really long-term world. At first when I created this server, I was thinking like 6 to 8 months, and then I would just move on to another mod pack or whatever. Now I'm considering it being even more long-term, and then I'm also slightly considering it being like very, very long-term, like a couple years. But I'm not too sure. I was like, we could do something at spawn. Like, we kind of should. If it's gonna be a long-term world, I can't just have like nothing at the spawn area. Silk Touch does prevent it in vanilla as well. Alright, that's good to know. I don't need this water wheel in my inventory. What is that for? Canoptic, I did see your base a little bit, like the farm looks a little bit different because I actually spawned back there because that's where I disconnected. And then I died to the skeleton. I told you on Discord. I started off this stream going to grab my stuff because I died AFK in Kinem's base because a skeleton got in somehow. When I got back there was no skeleton, so probably like just, you know, got unloaded. What a piece of sand. Anyway, I was here for, let me just bone meal some more flax. Actually, I don't even have any bone meal here. So let me just grab some without bone mealing it. I have like a ton of bone meal in my like factory area, but none here. Because I had like a few like blocks of bone meal in the chests in the house here, but I use it all on growing crops really quickly. 12 flax isn't too bad. This pack is quite fun. Nothing crazy like some tech packs, but it has vanilla vibes. Yeah. It's nice, but yeah, I kind of wish I played a little bit differently because I feel like I've been focusing way too much on the tech early, or like not too much of the tech, but like I just shouldn't have done the max powered steam engine. That's like my biggest regret, was the max powered steam engine. Even though it's really nice to have. Because it was going to be a thing where I never had to worry about power again. And it kind of is, if this update didn't happen. But yeah, but it's not just the update. I regret it because it took a long time to set up. Like a lot of work. And so, yeah. And then like I started doing other things with it. And I wish I just spent that time like doing more building early, because I just had this tower and my factory for like the longest time, for over 10 episodes, I think. Maybe even more. Maybe even more than 15. I only built my house. Like the thing is, I built my house only like a month ago or something. Or less, I don't remember. It was so recent. Instead of being like one of the first things I did, even though I guess my tower was my base, but you know, I wish I just built a house really early on. I actually have tried Liminal Industries. The thing is, I think I've just gotten tired of tech mod packs as much as I used to. Like, I used to only play like questing tech mod packs. But then I found Raspberry. Like, I only would do them for like a day before I'd get bored. I never made it that far into any. There was some I made it quite far. Like, I actually made it really far into all the mods 10. But yeah, then I stopped. That was like the most recent one. But yeah, Raspberry Flavored, it made me realize this is my kind of mod pack. I would rather make more engines than do the superheated ones. Too much. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can just have a bunch of normal steam engines and it would be completely fine. It wouldn't be that much work and you would still be getting a lot of stress units. Like, do I have a speedometer on these? Oh, right. Is this... Wait, really? Really? No, there's gotta be... I think there's more steam engines I could put on there or something. Am I actually almost out? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. 294,000. And this is 131,000. So I still have double than what this is saying. 131,000. But yeah, I have used a lot of stress units. The funny thing is that a lot of the stress units that have been consumed by the steam engine are actually the things that are supplying the steam engine. That's what's crazy. So yeah, really not worth it. It's really not worth it, but still, I won't really have to worry about it for a while once I get this done again. Need your blaze burners off? I don't think so. I really don't know how you're using that much stress. It's because everything's being run at full speed. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing stuff that's kind of far away. There's a lot of things that are being... A lot of things I'm using the steam engine for. But it's nice because I don't have to actually build any other power source. It could still be worth it if you could get a surplus of the materials you're producing. Yeah. Actually, I am producing a lot more materials than I need, and they end up getting burned and stuff. So I really could lower the speed of some of the stuff that I'm using to supply the steam engine if I really wanted to. There's the basket. And then I think it's this one. Yeah. I just connect it to this item pipe here. And I'm gonna bring it around this way. I can connect it there easy. And now I just need to add in a drill. And so I don't like mess this up at all. I'm gonna add 2 cog wheels here. And then put a gearbox. Right now I just gotta go make a drill. Solution, you could supply 2 plus steam engines with 1. Wait, what do you mean? I could supply 2 plus steam engines with 1 what? You know what? I could actually... My steam engine makes like a bunch of blaze tarts. Like, whenever the update happened, like before my steam engine broke, I had 3,000 blaze tarts in the storage. What if I just use those to supply more max powered steam engines? They wouldn't even have to have the assembly line part or anything. It would just be the blaze tarts just need to go to another blaze burner with steam engines above them, or the fluid tanks. I didn't even think about that. I just have several full powered steam engines easily. One production line could feed multiple engines. One production line could feed multiple engines, I think they mean. Yeah, if we're talking about like kind of what I just said, because that's kind of how I understood it, but I wasn't completely sure. This always says it doesn't have... Oh, okay, it does have the cinder dust and glowstone dust. It's just coal that it ran out of. Yeah, because that's what I'm working on. Alright, so drill. Convenient, I made those extra steel casings earlier. So I made 2 drills today and haven't had to make the casing for either. Here we go. Yay. Oh, it's not placed correctly. Alright. I think we have triple tough generators now. There's some tough going through there, and there's some that are just coming from that chute. It's not as neat as the calcite generators over here, because this is like just 3. With 3 drills being supplied by this 1 gearbox. Over here, we got these 2, and then you have to go more, and then you get this one. So they're still kind of in a line, I guess. But still kind of organized. But the calcite one looks cooler. You know, the lava and stuff isn't symmetrical. Anyway, how is this hopper doing? Oh, we got a stack of coal. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grab like a bunch of charcoal. I mean, I don't have a charcoal farm, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to. Oh my gosh, hi train. Like, I don't actually have any charcoal. And I was gonna check my tree farm, but I don't actually think there'll be any logs in there. I should improve my tree farm and then just AFK there at one point. So I still have actually yet to AFK anywhere. That's why my 300 hours are actually like in-game 300 hours me being active. Because I haven't actually AFK'd anywhere yet. Tree farm could be the first place to AFK. Because yeah, the only thing is if I AFK'd here, this vault would fill up. Everything would fill up. And it would just be really unorganized. Because it's already very organized. I think I took stuff out, like made a bunch of bundles of sticks with the sticks or with the twigs. Made a bunch of bundles to compress them, and I don't know what I did with them, but I put them somewhere. I could really just have these chutes go into a belt and have it all be filtered between a bunch of different chests. Like one chest could have twigs, one chest could have saplings, apples, and then one with logs. Because right now, if you just take out all the logs and you keep taking out all the logs, then the whole chest just get filled with like twigs and saplings, and then you have to take out some of the saplings or twigs for more logs to come through. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny. That's tricky. I had 8 tough generators working at once. It was horrible lag, but it was worth it. What was the tough generators for? Oh, I get why you did that. It was for the ores, but they changed that recipe now. So now you have to deal with that as well. Yeah, I feel like if there's ever another recipe change that like really bothers me, it really affects like something I'm automating or something, I might just end up adding the recipe back so I don't have to deal with spending several hours fixing it. I mean, I imagine any other recipe that gets changed isn't going to be as big of a deal as my steam engine, because my steam engine is just a lot of work. It was just, yeah, anything that changes with that, it's going to be a lot of work. It's what I put the most time into. But yeah, I'll just like add the recipe back. If it's something annoying, it'll be fine. Many updates of our F drastically changed stuff. I had to restart my world so many times. Dang, why'd you have to restart your world? Like, what was one of those things? Oh, you can plant corn kernels without tilling it. I don't know how long I've had this server world. I don't remember what version. I know how long I've actually had the world though, just because I can go check the my first stream on it. Let me see. It was just somewhere near the beginning. Was it actually near the beginning of this year? That'd be crazy. No, I think I started the other world at the beginning of this year. Alright. It is... I started this world in February. So I guess really close to the beginning of this year. My other world was sometime last year. I think. I don't think it was January. It was December. Near the end of the year. Yeah, my first world, it only lasted like 2 months before I switched to that having a server, but then this has been running for how long would that be? It's where is it? 7 months. Over 7 months. When I was originally planning to keep this server for like 6 to 8, I think I said. So this would have been when I stopped the server, around when I stopped the server, if I had stuck to that plan. But I don't want to quit Raspberry Flavoured yet. I'm not done. I have so much more to do. But I'll also just like, I'm not as active as I wish I was. Like I wish I had more time. But I mean, I guess the reality is I actually don't have that much time. So, yeah. Changing world gen, removing vanilla enchanting. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. I don't think I'd played back then. I saw Raspberry Flavoured a long time ago and I actually downloaded it and launched it. But it was to play with a friend, and for some reason they were having like lag with it. So we didn't end up playing it. So I got really close to playing it a long time ago as well. Well, to actually having, you know, a long-term, not long-term mode, but, you know, a world that lasted more than an hour. If I could, I wonder if I can go to the Raspberry Flavoured Discord server. Let's see when I first joined it, because I think I joined it, and then I left it, and then I joined back when I actually started playing it again. I don't know if I'll actually find the welcome message. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, well, we got 2 stacks of logs. Or was this 40 from here as well? I don't know. But 2 stacks of logs in that a little bit amount of time I was AFK here. Like if I actually took the time to AFK here for a little while, I would get quite a few logs. Like a full double chest of logs wouldn't take too long to get. So I should definitely just add some sorting to it, and then actually AFK there and just get a bunch of logs. I could even like make it automatically smelt the logs in the charcoal. But I mean, I do just need a lot of logs in general. Oak logs are nice to have. Right now I just need a lot of charcoal because powering these blaze burners. I'm guessing what I'll do is I'll just start this to run again, and then I'll start working on the other parts, like maybe making the cinder flower farm, the cinder dust farm, for the actual blaze tart recipe. I'll probably make that, because I do have other things to work on, so I'm not just like sitting here waiting on this coal. But look, 2 stacks, nice. And this was even running while I was, you know, away, because not chunk loaded. So we're getting somewhere. I'm just really hoping that I'm like making enough coal so that whenever all the hoppers are full, it can just keep them all full and it won't like be too slow to keep them all full. It depends on how long the coal is actually lasting in those blaze burners. And the fact that it's like making one every like, is it like 5 seconds? 1, 2, like 6 or 7 seconds, so it's making another coal. And the coal actually lasts for quite a while in the blaze burner. So I think 3 tough generators for the coal is probably gonna be enough. Anyway, what I wanted to do is I just wanted to turn some of these logs into charcoal. This is just gonna make it faster to fill up later on. Not really. Probably all gonna be burned through. And I do need it to all be replaced with coal in the future. I can't actually like make the ember coke with charcoal. Okay, where is... Oh, right. We're gonna smelt these. If I toss this up here, I think it'll automatically go on. Also, why is there ash back here? Maybe it's like times there's been items thrown over here and like got burned. Does that happen? They just turn to ash? I don't think we have water on this side, so like if an item was thrown over here and it actually ended up getting washed somehow, even though it wasn't even on this block, I don't think it would turn into ash. Something burned from lava? Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's interesting. The logs that I threw above the depot that weren't even on the depot, they actually got smelted as well. So I just smelted 2 stacks at once. That is really good to know. I actually hadn't thought of doing that before. I tossed it above the depot because I was like, oh, whenever this one's done, I'll just pick the coal off the depot, and then the charcoal on top, or the logs on top will just drop onto the depot and they'll start smelting too. Interesting. Burnt wood turns into ash as far as I know. I have zero clue. I hope. I mean, it doesn't look like anything really like burned that like is part of the factory, so. And it doesn't look like anything more is gonna burn, so it seems okay. But yeah, I don't know. That's fun. Yeah, 2 stacks of charcoal. Isn't really gonna do that much, but we'll do something. Where is that one hopper? Keep losing it. If I put 2 stacks of charcoal in here, then it can fill this up to the 3 stacks of coal, and then it'll be able to finally start moving on to supplying this blaze burner. There's a blaze burner under this basin, and there's actually 3 chutes, and then there's a hopper. So oh yeah, I put some coal in here before. So it has, I think each chute can store 64 coal. So it's gonna be 3 stacks of coal, and then it's gonna be the 5 stacks of coal here that it needs to fill up, and then after that it can finally move on again. I think it gets picked up by this basket. I know, it's very interesting. It goes along here, and then it gets picked up by this basket. And I think there's a lot of coal in here just because I had made that funnel output 16 at a time, so it was actually going along and leaving 1 single piece of coal in the hoppers, and then yeah, because the hopper can only pick up 1, and then the rest, the 63 other coal, or 62 after it passes this one, it would end up in here. And then I had forgotten to put a funnel, so I'm glad I checked this, because I just put a funnel here, and then I'll actually have some coal coming out. Is this only doing 1? Okay, that's actually fine. I want it to be doing 1. And then yeah, the coal goes along here, and it supplies another blaze burner. And then after the coal goes and supplies that blaze burner, once all these chutes and stuff are filled up, it will go to this blaze burner where it actually gets burned, because you know we have too much coal at that point. This is only going to be 2 stacks of coal though until it's full. I mean 3 stacks if you count the deployer. I'm gonna take out some of this coal because we don't need all that. I can actually, that was actually a lot of coal. I didn't really think about. I'm glad I didn't have the funnel there actually, because if I had that funnel there, then all of this excess coal would have been burned, because I hadn't known about the fact that I was outputting 16 coal at once and that these hoppers are only picking up 1 at a time. So in reality, if I just fill these up real quick, let me just toss them on here. They should. Did those go in here? I know they like look glitchy, but I think there's 3 stacks in there. Is there 4 now? There's 3 stacks. I don't know what happened to. I don't know why there's 32. Like as if it took half. Oh, okay. I think there was like 2 stacks and a half. I think that's what's happening. So it should be full now. No? Why is there 48? Maybe part of it is actually being brought right back in here. I don't know. But yeah, let's just throw this, and we're going to fill up those chutes. Who knows? Maybe we could actually fill all this up right now. Not sure. You can't make coal farm? I do have a coal farm. It's just, you know, Not the quickest thing in the world. Hopefully it's gonna be enough to supply all of this though. I'm putting everything in manually right now just because I just want to speed it up. But once everything is put in manually, oh, these only store 16. Oh, that's actually amazing. That's good to know. It's actually a good thing. So I don't want it to take... Oh, and yeah, all this coal is burning now. So let me take that out. I think all of that... Was it being burned? Or is it still supplying... Oh no, I think it might still be supplying the chutes. It just looks like it's being burned because it takes a while for it to actually look like it's taking off the belt. No, it looks like it went to the end, but... Let me see. I cannot make it over here. Oh no, this hopper still needs to be full, so... Yeah, even though it looks like it's going to the end, I think it's probably going in here. Yeah, it is going in here. It just kind of like... It just doesn't look like it. How did you pipe the clear potion? I use smart pipes. I think they called smart pipes. Smart fluid pipe. And then I have the oh well, this is the night vision potion. This is how I'm piping the night vision. The clear potion, I did the same thing though. I just bottled the clear potion and put it as the filter for the smart fluid pipe. Anyway, how much more coal until this is full? This one's full. I don't know, these chutes, maybe if I toss them back here, those chutes will fill up. This one went to 16. It's not going down into this chute for some reason. Huh. I think it's just how chutes work. Like, they'll take in, like if you put 8 coal into a chute, it'll take the 8 coal, but if you put 1 more coal into the chute, it won't actually take the 1 more coal. It'll stay at 8 until it's empty. I think that might be what's happening. I think that might be why it's not taking any more. Yes, that's good. This is good. That's fine. So any excess coal now actually does just get burned. And then how are we doing back here? Both of these chutes are full. This one's full, this hopper's full. And then this hopper, I don't think it was ever completely full yet. I actually have some coal I could put in, but I think I'll just let it fill up on its own. Yeah, once that's full, I think it'll be good. So, is this making any blaze starts? It says we need cinder dust. Oh yeah, and some cinder dust got produced, and it's making its ember coke. Okay, theoretically, if this is all actually working correctly, and there's not like anything that got messed up from like a piece of cobblestone being thrown somewhere, and a deployer's holding it or something like that, who knows? Theoretically, it's actually working. The bottleneck, is actually like you thought, Rex. It is the cinder dust. Because we actually have enough coal, unless, well, who knows? Maybe once we are out of coal, it won't be as fast. No, I don't know. We'll see. Cause like this hopper, yeah, I have zero clue yet. But right now the bottleneck is cinder dust, and I mean the cinder dust is needed for the glowstone. Is needed for the glowstone. I think we're actually out of night vision potions now. And I think that's because what I mentioned a moment ago, what I saw earlier during the stream, is the fact that oh, yep, it happened again. Is that these are getting like random blocks being put into them, and it's stopping them. Like this has, where's the hopper? It actually is not full. Is this a stack or just one? Just one. Let's put that in there. How much bone meal you guys got in you? Goodness, you just keep going. Where's it? This one, I don't even see where the bone meal is. I guess it's being put into the hopper and then immediately taken out? I have zero clue. This one's going even though it doesn't even look like it has bone meal in it. This one says it has bone meal in it, but this one doesn't. Every now and then it's saying it's getting one, so as if it's getting supplied. I just don't see it anywhere, which is really weird. You can filter deployer items, to be fair. Yeah, that is true. I don't know if I filter them though, it would still, I feel like it'd still break something, because like then the unfiltered cobblestone would end up here. At least it would be easier to just take off the belt and continue on. Like once I notice it, I can just take it off the belt instead of having to take it out of the player's hands. But it would still like block the conveyor belt and more bone meal wouldn't get through. Anyway, that seems fine now. But I guess there's a downside to the way I'm making wait. Did I have a trash chute for the carrots? There's a ton in there. I don't think I have like excess thing for carrots. So they kind of just go up here, and once this basket, yeah, I need to figure something out for that, because right now we just have like way too many carrots and they aren't being burned, so they end up just getting stacked up there. Is that a big deal or not? Like, I feel like it would be, but I'm not too sure. I'm thinking I do a thing where, okay, well I have a hopper here. If I put a brass funnel on the basket, I could tell it to take out 16 carrots at a time, and then at the start of the belt, I could put a hopper down that goes into a chute that burns carrots that are there, because then it'll only keep burning the carrots if they're not moving along the chute, because there'll be a stack of 16 and the hopper can only take up one. So if the carrots are just going along, the hopper's only ever going to collect one of them. So I can even put it here. I could put a hopper, and then I could put a chute, and then I could have a fire right here, and theoretically it'd work. Could we laggy? I'm not too sure. I don't know, like the items might just be like stacking up, and then it's not actually that many before they get what is the word, cleared, just destroyed. I don't really know. Where could I fit some netherrack? Because I could put a hopper here, shoot here, but I would need a netherrack down there, so I can't do it there either. Need to find a spot along here where I can actually do it. I can't do it here because hopper. Well, I mean, I could hopper and then have the hopper go into a chute that's over here, and then it would work. I guess I'll do that real quick. Do I have a brass funnel on me? I don't. I'll have to make a brass funnel as well. But this will be how I can make it so we won't have too many carrots. Okay, so I needed another act. Alright. Put this here. And then, yeah, I just put a chute here. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't work. Because if I put the chute there, the item pipes will connect to it, and then also it'll just take all of the carrots off the conveyor belt. But I guess I can't put it there. Actually, I could have the hopper and then the chute come out like over here though. I put the chute here. That won't connect to anything. And then I could put the netherrack, fire, And then hopper here. That should work. Yeah, so that's actually getting rid of these carrots. But what I'm going to do... I need to get rid of the carrots that are in the hopper real quick, because I'm about to break the hopper. So, let me just throw these over here and then burn them. Hopper's probably about to get full of carrots again. Let's get that out. And then I need to make a brass funnel now. Let's use the crafting table up here. I don't want to use the one that's like behind everything. It's annoying to get to. Okay, brass funnel. Electron tube, brass ingot, rubber. Made a lot of brass recently. Oh. Okay. There you go. And I'll have it... I could just have it send out 2 or something, but I'm going to have it do 16 at once. The more I send out, the less carrots actually get wasted. But it don't really matter how many carrots get wasted. So they're still going to have enough. Oh, and it's just taking out like 64 right now. Which is fine. But I'd rather do 16. Because, yeah, like now... It's going to be hoppering all of these carrots out and they're going to be tossed into the fire. Yeah, I can see it. So now that like the carrots are getting built up here, they're actually going to be dwindling down. Because we have too many. They're going to start getting burned. And then, so yeah, that'll start emptying out the basket. And that way, we shouldn't ever have a buildup of carrots behind here. Theoretically. Okay, so I probably wanna... Actually, let me check on how the... They have 64 and 13 ember coke. What are you missing right now? There's 2 cinder dust, 16 glowstone dust, and 16 coal. Oh, we need like 1 more cinder dust for an ember coke. Yeah. Huh, so I guess maybe it is cinder dust that's the bottleneck, but I don't know why, because I have cinder dust being supplied here as well. I guess I have more cinder dust being turned into glowstone than I have cinder dust just going along on its own. I don't know if that's a big deal or not though. So like, no, cinder dust should be going straight to the, straight over here before it even gets put into making glowstone. I guess this might just be that there's a lot of cinder dust already here. Oh no, I'll have to come check on this later because I have 0 clue. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and make another cinder dust farm, I guess, and then we'll be almost done as long as everything is working correctly. I'll actually be finally almost done. So many hours have gone into this, it's crazy. Like my other cinder dust farm, this was it. And this is how you can easily see a comparison of how easy it was to make cinder dust before versus how hard it is to make now. Literally, 1 piece of netherrack. You just threw it onto this belt, and it would just go through here, and you know, go onto this belt. It would get crushed by the crushing wheels, like how I just almost got crushed. And then any cinder dust it produced would get thrown in. Actually no, this filtered for netherrack, so the netherrack could just keep going around. So the netherrack would just keep going back around, just keep getting crushed, because it would give you the netherrack back, and then any cinder dust would keep going, and then I'd have it get collected by this. But yeah, now that netherrack just gets destroyed. This has to be changed. So, gotta be a little bit more complicated. How's this terrabin full? That's crazy. I'm gonna need another terrabin for machinery. Well, I guess there's a lot of stuff in here that just doesn't even need to be in here. Like, I don't really need it that much. Like, I don't even need pistons that much. I can take out repeaters and stuff. Okay, I think I have them bookmarked. For the cinder dust farm, because this was the steps to making glowstone. I have it all bookmarked right here. But I just need to go to cinder dust and that's it. So I need lava flowing next to water or packed mud. So I need packed mud. And I might have some at my base because I crafted some and I probably only took, oh my god, hi. I probably took one of them that I crafted to use for that cinder dust farm, and then the other I probably just left in my tower. There we go. That is actually kind of crazy. Never seen the iron farm chest that full. Well, I'm gonna be set on steel for a while. Oh my gosh. I was looking away. What do I have soul sand? Hmm. Okay, so this should be getting the nether brick now, or the cinder dust, right? It should be given to the train. I forgot how long the train stays here, like 60 seconds? I forgot how much I set it to. Yeah, let me just start heading towards the factory, and we'll be there eventually. I want to see if it actually drops off some cinder dust. If we can actually see it get put into here. Oh, we already have 2,000 though. So it's not like... I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see it drop off the cinder dust or not. So I'll see it connect here, but... unless I look through here, because this is open for some reason. I might be able to see some cinder dust go along the belt here. Will I? No, I don't see it, but I think it's... I'm just gonna like imagine it's probably getting the cinder dust. Oh. My guess is that it is, based on the fact that this is taking some cinder dust out. Could be wrong though, but probably. Oh, and I just actively saw the redstone connector switch to where they're actually disabling the funnel because there's too much cinder dust in the farm. Interesting. Oh, and I just switched back off. Huh. It just keeps getting switched on and off for some reason. I don't have that set correctly. Yeah, I don't have that set correctly because that's like in an endless loop. Shouldn't be like that. Where do I have those? I don't know where I have those rest hold switches. Oh, I don't want these. Maybe it's those. So that's kind of in an endless loop, which I don't know what I would do about that, honestly. A lot of thinking I don't want to do right now. Wait, why is calcite and stuff included? Is it because it's next to these funnels or chutes? That's why I don't really like the storage interface because of stuff like that. I think it's considering the stuff in this basket to be along with these funnels or chutes, and then the chutes are connected to these funnels and everything, which is connected to the vault, which is connected to the storage terminal or connected to the storage interface. So it's just counting those. Interesting. That's fine though. At least it's not like actually in the vault. Okay, let me check on how things are going over here. Do I have this hopper full of coal? Wherever it is. Yeah, that's full. What about ember coke? How's the ember coke production going? Ooh, we have over 100 ember coke. It's waiting on cinder dust right now. Maybe it'll start producing more ember coke whenever some more cinder dust comes along. I think it's only set to filter like 16, right? So once that gets milled down, also start producing some more. It's only like dropping off like 2 cinder dust. While a lot of the glowstone dust is getting burned. Should I have this do exactly 16? No, I don't think it matters what that's at. I think too much of the stone dust is just getting put into there instead of the hoppers. Oh, it's because we're only taking one at a time. So should I do just one? Or should I do 2 so that one will go into the hoppers and one will go up there? That might be what I'm gonna do. If it'll actually work, I gotta see. Because there is 2 hoppers. This hopper might pick up the other cinder dust before it actually goes along. Yeah. I think we need exactly 3. Yeah, and then we'll actually get some glowstone being produced as well. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, that should be what I need to do. Yeah, this just needs one more cinder dust. It'll make us another ember coat. I want to sit here and watch this for a moment. Yay. We just got 2 made right there. 3. Then that's the amount of cinder dust that was produced at the moment. If I could actually change these to normal funnels, that would be much cheaper since I'm just gonna be doing one at a time. Why not these though? I'll keep those like that. I could switch this to 8 if I wanted. Or like this one. This is 16. I could switch this to 8 if I wanted. It's not gonna really matter. It'll just mean that I'll see this working a little bit more often. Oh. This need to be flipped around. I was wondering when him come over. Oh wait, no, that still needs to be 2 or 3. So I guess this does have to be a brass funnel. I mean, I could speed this up if I added some more, like if I improve the cinder dust farm, but I'm not too sure if then the night vision would be bottlenecking everything. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, we have a lot of clear potion, but I feel like it would end up bottlenecking it. Do I have anything just... There's just a lot of clear potion here. So we do... Yeah, we do have a lot of clear potion. And plenty of ingredients there. I like seeing the coal just kind of glitching like crazy over there. Is the mushroom farm still good? Yeah. Everything seems fine. I don't know if there's anything else broken. Anything that is broken. We have plenty of nightshade. Hopefully any excess are actually getting burned. I think so. Actually, this is nightshade from earlier. This isn't actually supplied into anything. There's no nightshade are actually making their way up here. And no nightshade is actually being taken out of here. So yeah, that doesn't really mean anything, that barrel. Anyway, we sort of have automated ember coke. It's a bit slow though, but I mean we are making it. Is it at a fast enough rate that we do get 2 each? So for each ember coke, we are getting 2 blaze tarts. And the speed that we're making ember coke at is probably quick enough that we're making more ember coke than is needed to run, to make enough blaze tarts to run the steam engine. I think. I really hope so. It's gonna be much slower than it used to be though. So yeah, hopefully it's making more and quite a bit more, because I would love to actually have some spare ember coke. I don't really think that's gonna happen though. I mean, maybe we'll have a little bit, so we'll have to like really wait a while to have like a lot of spare ember coke, but we'll probably be making a little bit of extra ember coke. Yeah. Alright. So, I hope that's doing good. If not, what could I really do to improve it? I mean, obviously one thing I could just add some more dripstones to the cinder dust farm. That would make the cinder dust farm better. I can't really improve the nether shroom farm besides just adding more to it. So I don't know if I'll actually end up doing that. Yeah, I think that's really it. Like, I can't really do that much. I mean, I can, but it'd be a lot of work to upgrade certain things. So I think this will just have to be how we leave it. I don't think... Like, I think this is it for the Ember Coke farm. That's about it. I mean, of course, I'm gonna... I still have more to do so that it can power the steam engine, but that's it for the Ember Coke farm. Pretty sure. Anything else I need to do? Yeah, I think it'll be good down here. I do still want to do something where to get down to this floor, you do go down an elevator, and it's only like one elevator you can go down. It'll give you access to this place down here. I'm not sure which elevator I'm going to do that with. Maybe this one. Maybe like a locked elevator. Where only I can get down here and see the mess. Or it'll at least look locked. It probably won't actually be locked because I feel like that'd be an inconvenient. I might make it a little bit easier to traverse the area down here later on. Like catwalks or something that's a little higher up so you can like walk over everything at least instead of having to walk through it all. So if I just want to see it, I just come around here, look at everything without having to parkour around. Yeah, we have Ember Coke automated now, completely automated. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, I guess we'll see in the future if anything starts bottlenecking it. That would suck. It really could happen. Something could start bottlenecking it. I said that we've just produced a lot already, but yeah, like it hasn't started bottlenecking it because we already had a lot. But once we start running out of it, maybe there could be something that stops, like slows the Ember Coke production. Hopefully that doesn't happen. For now, I'm just gonna hope our Ember Coke is automated successfully. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. So, look, we did some good progress. I finally finished this up. Theoretically, hopefully, I really hope so. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.